Hello everyone, welcome to Wakeful Being. Today, we will be meditating to increase our emotional intelligence and awareness. We will be balancing our emotions and learning how do we process and release the emotions rather than hanging on to them. You see, emotions are an energy. So anytime we, experience a life circumstance, something happens to us, someone says something, and we perceive that life circumstance. And if we perceive it in a negative fashion where it doesn't make us feel good, and we don't completely process that emotion, we don't completely digest and then slowly release that emotion, we actually hang on to that emotion because it hasn't been released or processed. So, we all have so many suppressed emotions, every single one of us. We all have so many suppressed emotions from all the way to our childhood. And many times we unconsciously carry that emotional block throughout our life. It is our desires, attachments, and our memories that are constantly triggering emotions within us. A lot of times what can happen is that these emotions can feel so scary, right? It can feel so scary and vulnerable to actually feel them. So we end up kind of distracting ourselves from the emotion. We end up not completely processing and allowing ourselves to feel those emotions. And then over periods of years, we don't know why we feel the way we feel because there's just so much suppressed emotions. Emotions are like clouds in the sky. Right? When we have a lot of emotions, we cannot see the sky. When we have a lot of emotions in our mind, we're not able to have clarity on the truth on ourselves or what we need to do. We get swayed by the shades of our emotions. We get pulled by our whims, impulses, and moods, ultimately not being in alignment with our true self. So just like the clouds in the sky are passing by, right? The wind is drifting them away and eventually we will see the blue skies, right? Similarly, our emotions are also fleeting. And we need to make the effort to understand that realization and observe that realization for ourselves. So, within the meditation, we give space for our emotions to be felt. So as we go into our meditation, there's certain attitudes that I want us to cultivate today. One of which is being courageous. Facing our emotions takes a lot of courage, right? Because they can be scary because they're so deep and there's just so much to it. And, when you're feeling those heavy emotions, it's a lot. So it requires courage, right? So step one, we gotta have courage to face our emotions slowly but surely. If you're not, your courage is not all the way up high today, that's okay. You're already taking the first step. So I'm already so proud of you. But slowly but surely, we're gonna keep building on that courage so that we can truly just be honest with ourselves. Because who else is going to allow us to heal from our emotions but ourselves? The second attitude that I want us to cultivate in our practice today is acceptance and non-judgment. So you might hear like this voice inside your head that might say, oh, I shouldn't feel this way, or I should feel this way, not that way, right? Constantly making these judgments. Rather than telling yourself how you should be feeling, we have to just observe what is happening in the present moment. What is the feeling that I'm feeling? And the third thing that I want us to practice is to let go of the storyline. Every emotion has this large array of dialogues that happen underneath the scene. We have this narrative that's playing in the background, correlated with certain emotions. In our practice today, I want us to actually go deeper and look at the underlying vibration of the emotion. What does that emotion feel like without the illusion of our storylines? What is the raw energy of that emotion? And trying to tap into that in our meditation. So with that, let's go ahead and close our eyes. Finding a graceful posture, relaxing your arms, and slowing your breath down. Just slowly getting in tune with what is truly going on in your conscious mind right now. What are the thoughts that have been parsing through your brain today? What is the quality of your breath in this moment? Finding stillness in your physical body. If at any point your body aches or you're feeling extra restless, you can go ahead and just stretch a little, take a break, and just simply come back to the practice. Allowing a source of white light energy to descend from the universe into the very top of your head. Allowing this light to descend in the top of your head, trickling down your head, your eyes, your ears, back of the head, trickling down your throat, and while you're at your throat, taking a moment to analyze how honest you are with yourself. Trickling down your shoulders, what is the sense of responsibility that you feel over yourself, your family? Sense of responsibility that you might feel when it comes to the outside world, such as your work. Every part of our body has a psychosomatic relationship with an aspect of our emotion, with a specific type of emotion. You see, every emotion that we feel has a specific frequency that it's vibrating at. And those emotions correlate with specific body parts in our body. So as you allow this white light, as you allow your awareness to cascade to different body parts, allow any emotions to arise, give them space to just be. You can listen to the psychosomatic relationships that I might describe in the practice to help you reflect on any correlated emotions with those specific body parts. Feeling any tension located in your shoulders, going down your arms, all the way down to your fingers. Continuing to move to your heart, and your upper back, shoulder blades, feeling the gentle energy that is coming with this white light in your body. Going down your upper abdomen, sides of your waist, your lower back, allowing yourself to reflect on your emotions around the relationships that you hold. Relationship with yourself, with the closest people around you, and your relationship with the outside world. As I traverse through the different types of emotions, you don't necessarily have to bring them up. If you're already, feeling an emotion that was existing in your space before, and you want to continue to process through that, continue to allow yourself to stick with that, to stay with it. Going down your tailbone, to the top of your thighs, how confident do you feel in your abilities and what you have to offer to the world? How confident do you feel in navigating the changes in your life? Trickling down to the knees. Allowing yourself to feel any of your fears that you might be holding on to. Going down your calves, ankles, all the way down to your toes. Allowing yourself to sit in this white light energy. This white light energy that is vibrating in every part of your body, in every cell. It is bringing you open-ended space to allow your emotions to just be. At this time, just anything that arises, any emotion that arises in your conscious mind, any emotional energy that you can feel, just allow it to arise. Give it the space that it needs to be felt. Letting go of any storylines that might be circulating in your head. You can gently bring your awareness to any body part where you might be feeling that extra pressure or sensations as you allow yourself to feel whatever that has arisen. going deeper into the very subtle energies of these emotions. And continue to bring this white light energy towards that emotion so that it can assist you in processing it, in digesting it, in releasing it. Allow any walls around your heart that you might have built to come down. Bringing courage to face these emotions eye to eye. Let go of trying to protect yourself from feeling those emotions, whereas you're doing a disservice to yourself by building those walls. Allow yourself to be vulnerable with yourself. Just be. Just be. Bring your awareness to the heart. Bring your awareness to the back heart between your shoulder blades. And allow energies to enter the back heart chakra in a conical shape. So the small end of the cone at your back heart and the big end of the cone facing the universe. And through this channel, we receive unconditional love. This unconditional love validates every emotion that you hold. You have a right to feel the way that you feel. Your emotions are valid. This unconditional love gives it the space that it needs, gives it the compassion, the attention that it needs to resolve and to be released. Giving yourself an energetic hug, giving yourself compassion, giving yourself acceptance. Giving yourself unconditional love. Making the following affirmations in your mind. Simply just repeat after me within your mind. All of my emotions are valid. I give myself the space that I need to feel the energy of my emotions. And in the space that I give to myself, I allow myself to be honest, to be vulnerable, and to let my guards down, to let my boundaries, my walls down. I let go of any preconceived notions of how I should be feeling, what society tells me I should or should not be feeling. I let go of comparison, of comparing my emotions and my state of being with others around me. I acknowledge that I am on a unique journey that looks like no one else's journey on this planet. And I continue to navigate to my highest self by giving myself the space to be, by giving myself the love that I deserve. By giving myself the attention that I crave. Finding a sense of closure in your practice. Thanking yourself, your mind, your body, your soul. Thanking your highest inspirations. Opening your eyes whenever you feel ready to do so. This life is not easy for anyone. That's the whole purpose. We are meant to grow and learn through this life. This life is a journey of self-refinement. Every single person's emotional tendencies are different. Some people may not have drastic emotions, whereas some people may. For my own unique journey, I have the tendency of being an emotional person. And I have found so much power and so much growth in just giving myself space to heal and feel through those emotions. And what I have seen throughout my life is that anytime certain circumstances happened in my life, and I didn't truly allow myself to feel, but rather I distracted myself with partying, with socializing, with many sorts of things that we distract ourselves with, right? Whenever I distracted myself and I continued to just keep lifing without feeling my emotions, those same emotions found their way back later on in my life. And when I found that now when something happens in my life and I truly just allow myself to be, to meditate with it, to give myself space with it, to cry my eyes out by myself in my meditation. And when I do that until I'm not feeling this baggage of this emotion anymore, that's when I feel this huge weight lifted off. I feel this huge sense of clarity, and I find so many lessons in the situations that I might have gone through. It is important to give heavy emotions the time and space to be felt, the time and space to be explored. At the same time, there is a fine balance to cultivate. We obviously want to give the emotion the attention that it is asking for, but at the same time, we also want to practice non-attachment after a certain point by moving on from the emotion and not being stuck in it. Moving on by, moving on to worthwhile goals in our life that are helping us live better lives. So, finding that fine balance is very important within how much attention and space we are giving the emotion, where we're not giving it too much attention to the point it is enlarging, but we are giving it enough attention to the point where it is detangling. I post meditations on this channel along with the podcast, so feel free to check it out if you feel inclined to do so. I encourage you to build a regular meditation practice. I'm here cheering you on for that and doing my part in helping you in any way, shape that I can. There are more meditations on this channel that you can use. Alongside, I also teach live guided meditations every Monday. So if you would like to join, there will be a link in my description to do so. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you would like to stay connected. Thank you all so much for sharing this time and space with me. This is Anshita from Wakeful Being signing off.